Welcome back, guys.
All right, guys, let's fucking do this.
Hup, 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 hup.
Is he imitating Snake's high knees?
Yeah, he is.
But can he fall down the stairs like Snake?
He doesn't fall going down the stairs. He falls going up the stairs.
That's pretty funny, though.
But he can go down the stairs just fine.
He kind of glitches. Whoa. Kind of defies gravity there.
He makes his own physics.
So now I'm going to the warehouse to get an AK-47 and kill everyone in that room. That was not part of my objective. I just know that's what's going to happen.
It's what's going to happen. It's going to be a bloodbath, people, whether you like it or not.
Sorry about your luck on this shift. Guarding the wrong area.
So we're still kind of stuck in that.
Ooh, I get to put the sensor away. Go ahead, sorry.
Ooh, no more,
Hey, that's
no
a
more
big deal for
bombs.
me.
Yeah, no more bombs. But we're not out of the woods yet. Like, even though we're coming out of the low point for me, we're still in that upward slope. Like, I don't think it's until we get to the next boss battle that the game actually picks up. For me, in my opinion. Man.
Which is apparently the best opinion.
It's the only one that counts. Oh, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy, too.
It always sounds like aw. Like, aw. Why'd you shoot me? Aw.
They're just slightly disappointed.
C4. I love C4.
Strapped to babies.
Get some bloody legs all up in here.
Let's see if it's a claymore sword.
I thought there was a vent over here.
Well, Raiden does get us. Well, that would be a little foreshadowing.
Instead of like planting a mine, he just sets a claymore sword on the ground.
Oh wait, is that
I
like
hope
a
somebody
booby
trips
trap?
on it.
Like it like cleaves their legs off?
Yeah, or they just like slip on it.
It's like a banana peel.
Yeah, whoop.
Whoop. Would they fall on it afterwards?
Yeah, that could happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Anything's possible.
Yeah, you just have to like hope it happens.
It's not actually part of the plan. It's just,
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, whoa, I was really lucky there.
It's
That
a
guy
bonus.
fell right on that.
Yeah.
Do I even have a PSG?
Cut his own head off.
Waste of time.
That looks like Spawn on the side of this.
It does. Yeah, his little logo there.
Everybody remembers Spawn, right? You were 90s kids, weren't you?
Huh? Nothing was wrong. Huh? It was nothing. All clear. Is there somebody there?
Was that him? Was that the lazy one?
No, it's not. You'll notice.
He's not in this game.
It's a very clear
You're
difference.
making this up.
I'm not making it up. Where's the AK?
You need to get a whole lot of shit.
AKS-74U.
There it is. I'm not going to answer that call.
Answer that call.
Generally, when I get a choice to answer or not answer,
It's
I
not
don't
worth it.
answer.
You know, it's been a while since we checked in with Rose. Maybe we should see what Rose has to say about all this.
No, I'm good. Actually, you know what? I haven't
No.
saved.
Okay. Oh, yes. It's a good
Yeah.
idea.
It's been a little while since I've saved.
Oh, God. What is she going to say?
Jack, do you need to save?
God, what a bitch.
Yeah, fuck her, right?
Oh my god, she's always asking if I need to save.
Oh my god. Oh wait, I do need to save.
Wonder where we're at. I was gonna say 5 hours. Close.
Some of that is just me dicking around though.
Rose?
I found some information on where Solid Snake is interred.
Did you say interred?
I located the grave
Did you say turd?
exhumed for DNA testing.
Pretty sure you did.
Do you have the results?
The right arm was missing.
Keeping it classy,
No
Aaron. Always
doubt
classy.
it was him.
Or he was a
That body
turd?
belongs to Solid Snake.
The right arm was missing, but there's no doubt it belonged to Solid Snake.
Yeah.
That was Big Boss.
You sound disappointed.
There's all kinds of things going on there.
Legend in the flesh.
I get you. But it looks like he's not behind this.
I get you.
I get you. No one else does.
That was some like
I
top
like
level.
president.
Look, is this a different angle for? No.
No, it's the same. You're crazy.
Good point.
Is to contact Agent Ames.
Are you Ames? Get out of here, weirdo.
Oh shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, damn. Right in the mouth.
Oh, what, are you going lethal?
I said I would. I thought, you know.
he's-
Oh, I thought you were
Pukes
joking.
blood.
Yeah, fuck.
Shot him again. Yeah, he puked
Look at
blood
that.
out of his mouth. Look at
Jesus
that
Christ.
massacre.
Things just got interesting here. Shoot someone in the dick.
Hole.
You got it, boss.
You can shoot it right in the hole. Was that him?
That was not him.
Fuck.
He did say something different, but that's not him.
Oh.
Oh, you better get him. You better get him. Oh, he's out. Now he's dead.
Oh, God. That hurt me in the manhood.
God damn it.
So they recovered Liquid's body because it was missing the right arm. Whatever happens to Liquid's body? Because in the series, something always happens to the body. Like they use it for something.
Wait.
That's kind of like a loose end, isn't it?
Missing parts, man. Is Big Boss's the right arm?
No, the body that they recovered was Liquid Snake's. Because remember Ocelot,
Right,
he's got his grafted on to his arm. Mm-hmm. So that the body they recovered that's supposedly Solid Snake is Liquid Snake because he has the same DNA as Solid. So that's why they think it's him, even though the head terrorist of this, the Dead Cell, is calling him Solid Snake. Like it's in the game right now, it's really doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
But they are saying that the CIA is in possession of Liquid Snake's body. It's implied that they're in possession of Liquid Snake's body. So it's not Big Boss. Big Boss, we don't. So as far as we know, the CIA still does have Big Boss's body. Because remember, that's what Liquid was demanding from the Shadow Moses incident. He wanted it, so he's still in cryogenic storage, which is weird.
In the fridge.
Yeah, there's only ever one coma. That's my Phantom Pain theory. You're not actually playing as Big Boss. It's Otacon. He traveled through time to wipe out any competition of anyone who might be friends with Snake.
His finger has a pneumatic glasses pushing up thing.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not just a lighter. It also extends out.
Mm-hmm.
How are you letting all those birds survive? I just don't understand. Think of how many birds you could kill with a grenade. If you call Rose, doesn't she get mad at you?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Fortune probably does too.
They killed me.
Shit.
Good thing I saved.
Good job, UAV.
Oh man, look at that.
Answer me. Raiden.
Raiden. Is that the first time you've died?
I think so.
I think it is. Oh no, you
Maybe
died.
I died once.
You died in the tanker level because you kept fucking around with bombs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, those bombs.
Yeah, this is the first time you died as Raiden. Snake didn't go. He didn't go Raiden. Raiden. He just went Raiden. Yeah, all right.
Well,
Moving on.
But guess he's dead.
We can do this without him.
Yeah, he's dead weight.
Well, there's one problem gone.
Yeah, I don't know if we can get too much into it, but how would have this gone down differently if Raiden failed? Because he's not the crucial element in this game. It's Snake.
All right.
If hypothetically, if Raiden died at some point, would the events of the game turned out differently? Again, we'll have to talk about this towards the end. But
Well, yeah, he might just have to take off.
Josh and his theories.
I love that I died because I was too busy shooting seagulls.
Classic Dora. But the strut's falling out in the catwalk. The floor falling out. That's a callback to Shadow Moses when the trapdoors, which is also a callback to Metal Gear Solid 1 or Metal Gear 1 for the MSX.
You're doing a pretty good Russian guard impression.
Oh, so the lazy guard is here somewhere in this area.
I like that this is the
He might be this one over here.
this is the first time you go into disguise, but whenever I see this part, all I ever think about is Snake Eater. It's hard for me. I think it's because it's the same camo,
Yeah.
but it just makes me think of Snake Eater.
And then how cool Snake Eater is.
What does that say? Konami eyes. By the way, just a quick message. Fuck Konami. Let's move on. Ooh, is that a glitch?
No, your suit, when you get hurt or anything like that, your suit comes off.
Then
I
it glitched
can't
back
explain
on
that.
But Josh, you would say that is a glitch in the VR.
Oh, come on.
though. Yes.
Jesus. Ooh, I got some porno.
It's a book, all right? It could be anything. It's literature.
It's Ulysses.
Ulysses, yeah. Which you could arguably a porno or not.
The guards are like, man, I was going to go to the library, but this just happens to be placed perfectly. Okay.
Konami eyes?
What is that? She like a secretary? I don't understand.
Is that the Brooklyn Bridge?
I think so.
Why would they have a picture of the Brooklyn Bridge if they're in the Hudson Bay? They just fucking look out the window and it's right there.
I don't know. Maybe they love it.
They love it.
I wonder if it lets you smooch this picture. I guess not. Okay, it's just creepy. I'm
It
getting
sounds
out
like
of
he's
here.
like smacking his face against it.
I'm so stupid.
I think this is the lazy one.
Get him to say something.
No, it's not him.
He doesn't exist.
Opening
He does
door.
exist.
There was only ever one guard.
Come on.
Yo, what are you doing?
Was that him?
Maybe.
Oh god, you don't even know.
I do know.
You don't even know.
That guy just glitched right through me. That was cool. Oh god.
Pardon me.
Because we're just talking about guards a lot, one thing I should point out that, you know, at the end of Metal Gear Solid 1, there were all the genome soldiers on Shadow Moses that were infused with the killer gene. Originally, they were going to nuke the island, so you just thought that
What are you doing?
you thought they were all going to get killed, but they call off the nuclear strike at the last minute. So there are still all of those genome soldiers out there, and they are in captivity in this game. So there's actually a whole army of people who are infused with Big Boss's DNA just in a holding cell somewhere. And the big changeover from the last game to this one is that
Just love
Just
looking into his
eyeballing
pretty
you.
blue eyes.
that those genome soldiers,
handsome.
because that was supposed to be, and it's weird again because those are like Snake's brothers and sisters, that all those genome soldiers, and they're all in captivity. It's like, it's weird that he has like this family that they don't talk about that's out there, but
But his family, that is just himself.
they're kind of himself, clones of a
Yeah.
clone. Yeah,
Clones are weird.
it's a gray area there. But the whole project for the genome soldiers was supposed to be the new direction for the army, but it was a failed project, so they scrapped that. They don't really get into it a whole lot until later, but all of these soldiers that you're encountering now is implied that they've all been infused with nano-machines. And this is where nano-machines...
Damn, I thought that was
That's not
him. I got
He
myself
don't-
in trouble on
He
purpose.
he doesn't
He
exist.
does exist, I swear.
But that was like the big thing that Kojima wanted to, and like it was the wave of the future. So this is, the bane of your existence, Joss. This is where nanomachines really start to rear their ugly heads.
Banana machine.
Banana machines. All of these soldiers here, it's supposed to be just accepted that nanotechnology is common. It actually says in the booklet, in the design document, that at this point, nanotherapy is actually common in the public sector. So it's supposed to be that average people have nanomachines in them. So it's not even supposed to be that fantastic. So that really changes the idea of the world that they live in. Again, that we forget that the Metal Gear universe is very different from our universe, that the technology is way more advanced. And it's also the idea of like technology and memes invading people's, like this is already science fiction way more than just Metal Gears and things like that. That nanomachines are very, very common. And one of the main themes of this game is that Kojima actually said that it's supposed to be ironic that this game is a science fiction based game, that like their technology is way more advanced than ours. But he made it a point that like a lot of this game is about political intrigue, like the Salt Crisis, like the peace talks, and all those sort of things. It was actually what was going on at the time in pre-2001, and his whole concept was that regardless of what technology we have, we're always going to find ourselves in the same political situations. And that really comes to a head in like Metal Gear Solid 4. And so that's like right off the bat, this whole game was designed with like political commentary in mind, which is really strange for like a fucking video game. And that's like touching the iceberg. That's scraping the iceberg.
Oh, shit.
Dora, has this whole episode been about you trying to find this this guard?
It's the enemy.
Damn. Guys, don't worry about it. God,
Nothing's going on.
nothing's happening. Where did these guys... Oh, they spawn in this room. I always forget that.
Judo flip.
Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna kick up the wall.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Super murder.
The gloves are off. You think that... Whoa.
It's like a magic trick.
Glitch in the Matrix. Don't you think these guards would be freaked out that you're flat out like slaughtering them one by one?
Like, I've got a lunch. I'm going.
Yeah.
Dum, 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 dum.
I should also point out that we're all like sitting here listening to the kick-ass music in this game, and we touched it at the very beginning of the game in the Tinker section. But I should point out that we talked about Harry Gregson-Williams, the guy who did the music for this game. He's a mostly Hollywood composer. He doesn't really handle all of the soundtrack to movies. He contributes scores, like he contributes themes. But he has gone on. I mean, he's pretty famous now. Most people would recognize him from doing the music for things like The Rock and Armageddon. But you know what I recognize him from as being the most famous song that he's done? Is the theme song for Team America.
Really?
He's the one that composed the music for America. Fuck yeah. Yeah, but he did the music for that whole movie. And so it's just funny that, like, it's interesting to note the similarities between like a game like this, which is a parody of action movies, and then a straight up ridiculous action movie that's a parody of action movies.
That is really weird.
But he's gone on to do the music for every single game after this. So, and I believe he's working on Phantom Pain as well.
Yep.
But
He did a bit on Ground Zeroes too.
And it's funny because Kojima actually approached him as just a straight up fan. I think, what was it?
Like, I love your stuff.
Yeah.
Will you do some music for me?
Yeah, I think it was the Replacement Killers that they were seeing. It was a Chow Yun-Fat movie, and they were just sitting in the movie theater and they're like, this is the music I hear. This is the music Kojima's like, this is the music I hear in my head when I play Metal Gear. Let's just write this guy a letter and see if he'll do it. And then the guy, he got their email and our letter, and he was just like, all right. I think there's an interview with him, and he flat out says, like, he works for Hollywood and he's kind of famous, but he had never had a fan before, like someone who was actually like, I love your work, please do something for me. Like he had never, and he was just like, hey, if you compliment me enough, I'll do whatever you want. Like he was very earnest and genuine about it. But it's funny, the idea of Kojima approaching someone as a fan, because we're so used. I mean, we're used to Kojima being like this crazy artist guy, and that he at the end of the day, he's a fan too.
I think he's a fan of a lot of things.
Well, yeah, I mean, like,
he's freaking out about Mad Max right now.
Oh man, he's actually said that he has seen it every day or something like that. He's gonna see it every single day until it runs out of it stops its run. But Dora and I were actually saying this earlier, that if Kojima hadn't already finished the Phantom Pain, we fucking guarantee you there would be a chase sequence in the next Metal Gear game. If there's another Metal Gear game after,
he might make it happen anyway.
He might just throw it in there like as a DLC or something. But that's the way Kojima works. I mean, he sees a movie and he falls in love with it, and it's in Metal Gear. So let's keep our eyes for that, everyone. When the Phantom Pain comes out, hey, Police Knots, just like that. You know, he has to put at least a reference in there. There's going to be like a V8 interceptor somewhere in one of the levels. You know what I mean? There's got to be like a little there's got to be there has to be
Something that says, I saw this and I liked it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm calling it now. There has to be a Mad Max Easter egg somewhere in the Phantom Pain.
I would imagine watching Mad Max every day. Like, that movie is so intense. Watching it every day.
Ooh, it's the parrot.
Oh, fucking god damn it.
He must be exhausted.
He must be totally, completely exhausted.
He's like stressed out. His hair is all crazy.
Venus and Cancer? What?
Oh, that parrot.
Oh.
The parrot's in there.
So, you guys have seen Mad Max. You know the character of Rictus? Immortan Joe's son, the big dude?
Mm-hmm.
He's wearing a big backpack and he's holding a belt-fed machine gun.
Yeah.
Anyone else think Vulcan Raven?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
On. Like, he's actually like standing there holding it and shooting. Like, I that's the Metal Gear fan in me coming out. Like, just, that was Vulcan Raven to me.
Absolutely. Oh, damn it.
They're intensifying level security. And we're going to intensify the level of these episodes. So,
Oh, man. You tried, though.
I tried, guys. Come on. I think people watch this just for my lame segues or callbacks.
What's going to happen this time?
How much more of an ass can I make of myself?
Jesus, that was close.
Oh, that guy, man. He's like, who's that?
But the point still stands. We're going to check out here. So tune in next time for the next episode of our Metal Gear. But in the meantime, like, comment, subscribe. Send us your opinions, anything that you think. Is Dora crazy? Is there actually a second Russian voice actor in
There
here?
totally is.
She's crazy. We all know it, guys.
I'm not crazy.
But let us know in the next episode of our Metal Gear. See you guys.